You know, guys, first off, let me just say something. I haven't had copyright problems with videos for a very, very long time. I mean, I've done my best as a small channel to avoid these things because, you know, I'm so small right now that even the tiniest bit of pressure could crumble it if my channel status were to go bad. It could crumble my channel. So I've been trying severely hard, really, really hard to avoid copyright strikes and claims on my videos. You know, I work hours on these videos sometimes. Hours, sometimes half a day, sometimes more than half a day. Sometimes I pull a whole overnight because I just have so much stuff that I want to put into my video to make it good for you guys. And yesterday, after I had put up my review of High School DxD, I immediately got 2 claims from Yam1120, or otherwise known as Yam1120. I'm sorry, I can't say it. Yam112003 in Damel. They put 2 claims on my review, which I disputed, and within only a couple of hours, those 2 claims disappeared. I was so psyched, I was so happy. But then I wake up this morning, and what do I see when I check my channel? Yet but another copyright claim by Yam1120 on the exact same video for the exact same clip. Now, let me get this straight. First, you verify and you accept the content in my video as fair use and release the claim. And then you go back and add another claim on the exact same clip in the video. Can you explain that to me, please? So even though it's fair use, you're illegally trying to steal credit for my material. And I know this whole, you know, where's the fair use thing is supposed to be over by now, but I don't think it should be over, to be honest. Because there are some companies out there who will not respond to your cries. They will not respond to your emails. They will not respond to anything. They will just let the bot do everything for them on YouTube and try to steal credit for what you make. And that is extremely hard, makes it extremely hard for us small channels to get out there when that happens, because when we get a copyright strike or when we get a claim, it's really frightening because one bad move, even if it's not on our side, could cause our channel to crumble. And it took me months just to get up to 130 subscribers. It took me months, which is not what I wanted, but still, that's a lot of work that I put into my videos to get these subscribers, and I don't want anything endangering my channel. And I've even tried, you know, going back and re-editing the video and trying to make it better, you know, to avoid them adding another claim, at least until this claim is looked over and either released or they decide to take it down, which I hope they don't do. They released the first 2, so let's hope they release this one. I really don't want to have to take this review down and redo it a different way because it took so much time and I really love the way it looks right now. So I'm really hoping that Yam1120 releases the claim tomorrow or at least by the next day. If not, I may be looking at having to redo this entire review, which is going to suck. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with the channel right now. Yam1120 has been picking at me again. Only for this video though, only for this video so far. I haven't had any other claims from anyone except for, you know, TV Tokyo that was on that one Ray Zero review that I did on Sunday. But I immediately edited it and then re-uploaded it and everything was fine. So other than that, in the past couple of months, I have had any problems with copyright strikes or claims. I haven't had anything like that. My status has been absolutely clean. So I don't know what's going on anymore. You know, I try my best to put out decent content and avoid these things. But still, people want a piece of action that they're not originally a part of, you know what I mean? They did not make this review. They did not take the time to write it, to edit it, or to word it. They did not take the time to upload it. Everything in this review belongs to me. The narration is me. The clips were chosen by me. The editing was all done by me. It's on my channel. It's my content. And it falls under fair use because it's satire. So I don't see why people can't follow that very simple rule of fair use. It's absurd, guys. It's really absurd. It is absolutely absurd. I hate when I get a claim or a strike on my channel. I absolutely hate it because I'm so small. Like I said, the smallest fraction of bad behavior, even if it's not done on my side, can crumble my small channel within a day. Probably not within a day. Probably within an hour or so, my channel will be gone. Because I already know I got a strike from TV Tokyo on that one review. They took down the first review, so that's why I had to re-edit and upload it. So I'm trying to avoid a second one, because if I get a second one, then that means no more videos longer than 15 minutes, or no 15-minute videos, period. Which is going to suck, because I actually have to do some of those for like really long, serious reviews. Like, let's say Yu Yu Hakusho, that's going to be a big review, and I'm still working on that one. So I'm really hoping that they release this claim on the video of High School DxD, because it took so many hours out of my day just to put it together. I'm doing everything by myself. I don't have a team to edit videos with, and I don't have the best equipment either, so I'm really struggling to get good material done with what I have right now, at least until I can afford better equipment. But I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on with the channel and what's going on with the review of High School DxD. Is currently under dispute again for the exact same reason again, but hopefully Yam112003 will grant my wish and release the claim, because it falls under fair use. But I just want to give you guys that update, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.